Okay guys, here we are in the Vintage Power 9 Challenge Finals, and we're playing against MrMoenty. And looking at MrMoenty online there, he is a guy that is playing typically Dredge. Like he plays pitch Dredge. However, a couple weeks ago he did play PO, so I'm not sure what he's on today, but I think if I was a betting man I would play Dredge. He won the die roll, which is great. This hand is not very good against Dredge. However, we do have the ability to remove a couple of his bridges. So I'm going to keep this. You know, your matchup is never great against Dredge game one. And I think this is a good hand against a lot of different decks. So, and it can actually do stuff against Dredge. So the question is do we play Lodestone Golem? And Lodestone Golem, like if we were playing against PO, it's far, far stronger to lead with a Sphere. But Lodestone is far better against Dredge, so just F6, so he's on Dredge. I mean, presumably, not like people don't F6 in other decks, but... Oh, Workshop Mirror! Wow! Okay. Cool. I mean, not so much, but I mean... I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot that thing down and get in. And I mean, we're pretty vulnerable in this situation because we don't have another land, and you know, we got a bunch of spheres in our hands, so so we get wastelanded, we're in quite a bit of trouble. So opponent's a little bit in the tank here, thinking about what he wants to do. What would be ideal for us if our opponent doesn't have another land and we get to untap and we draw a wasteland? That would be really great. I wouldn't even be as perturbed if he played a creature this turn, given that line. Okay. Pretty good. That's another Chief. Okay, Chief's a good one. An Overseer. Well, what's excellent about this line from our opponent is... Chalice, come on. We don't want Chalice. I guess I can trade with both of these. If he so chooses to do so. And it does suck, but I'm going to have to burn another Ballista. Because I'm going to send 2 damage to the Overseer. Bummer, but it is what it is. I'm not going to play Chalice there because I think Chalice at this stage will hurt me more than it will hurt my opponent given the amount of mana he has, he or she. This could be a big ballista from my opponent. Oh, interesting. Metamorph. Okay. I can deal with that. Be interesting to see if he makes a Chief, though, because Chief is far better here. Yeah, I was going to say, Chief is far better in this situation. But what our opponent's doing here is they're putting themselves in a ballista range, despite I've used 2 of them already. If I draw one, it could be good. And I did. The problem here is that as I'm losing quite badly, I don't think I'm going to do it. I'm going to gamble that my opponent's going to use his Ancient Tomb. And there's a lot of things that can go wrong here. I can get wastelanded, strip mined, I can get revoked. But I don't know how experienced my opponent is. And, you know, when you get greedy and you're really trying to close out a game, sometimes you're not worried about something like that, like going down to 2 life. So maybe he'll do that and give me a chance to win the game. Another thing that could happen here is we could rip a another land. Would help. Still not quite enough, but we'd need to have, I guess Workshop would be the best draw we could have. Oh no. Yeah. Maybe it was just greedy not to do it. I don't know. Like, I'm not winning this game, so my logic was to sit back and kind of play possum. But we're not out of this yet. Just got to rip ourselves another Workshop. And is my opponent not going to attack? I was going to say, if he doesn't attack, that's really crazy. I think I got a block here. I mean, look, if I draw Academy, this feels a lot worse. And if he sacrifices his Ravager here, that's fine. Take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm at a 6 here. Oh, he doesn't want to take damage. Smart. Sphere is good here. All right. Now, if I go down to 5 here, he just animates this thing in. He can't come with everything. I think I just got to do it. Yeah, I mean, the Ravager just kills me, right? Yep, not ideal, guys. Probably dead here. Let's see what our opponent can do. I mean, if he plays it right, I'm definitely 100% dead. There's no doubt about it, because I can't get around a Ravager. So he's just going in with both here, yeah. Smart. So I take, yeah, way more than lethal. Alright. I did draw the extra Workshop. The Sphere was good, though. MrMoenty wins. Alright, guys. Well, we've been doing it all day. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we can get this thing to a game 3. Oh dear. That's not a good hand. This is pretty weak too, but gotta do it. Oh, I like that. Now, a ballista coming down on 1 here or 2 and shooting my Ravager, yeah, I mean, that's a thing for sure. Oh, look at this. I wonder if he's got one of his big bombs here. Which is a big ballista. It is too. Bummer. All right. We need some help. It's a pretty good place to start. Gonna need some help off that crypt for sure. What we're looking for here is a Revoker. And shutting off Ballista would be pretty good here. Yes, a Ballista would be alright. Alright. Do you have a big gun in your deck? Oh no. Not really what I want. Yeah, we're losing this quite badly here. I mean, our opponent has the double ballista, which is really good. I may have erred when I didn't play my Mox and my Lotus, and so I could sack to my Ravager. I would have had a lot better board levity here had I had a Ravager in play. But let's see what he does. I mean, Hangerback Walker is no joke. Despite he can shoot it down with relative ease here, it will cost him a fair amount of his permanence to do it. Okay. Ooh, Overseer, that's scary. That's going to close me out real quick. Guess if I can draw a Chief here or something. And of course, my Metamorph is just no good on this board state because he can shoot it with Ballista very easily. Well, we are going to try and pump here. I suspect he will respond to this, but no, just not even worried about it. Well, this is just awful. Not much I can do, guys. I'm very surprised my opponent is letting this Mana Crypt do the work it is for me. Like, he is now 2, 4, 6, 7. Like, he's getting closer in range here to me. Now, of course, this game is... He can just bolt me right out here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I guess he can kill me here. 3, 6. Oh yeah, he's got me. I think he's got Xaxes. Yeah. What if I had a Dismember in hand, man? I guess it doesn't really matter. Alright, guys. Well, we fell in the finals, and it was a pretty good showing all in all. We will take it. Thanks for hanging out with me.